darts bar, enjoy life. Bolt 9. Mission start. Outcome of pride. Why couldn't it have just kept the music going on instead of, like, seemingly resetting it? So, let's table the treasure talk for now. And head to the restaurant first. I'm so hungry. So hungry. This is the most motivated I've ever seen you. I suppose appetite is another form of human desire. On that note, what kind of restaurant are we going to? It's a ramen shop. Back in Little League, I always went there to celebrate after winning a game. That makes it the perfect spot for a celebratory dinner. Right? I heard they recently changed their recipe and had a grand reopening. Can't wait to try it. And since you helped me get justice for Tomoko, today's my treat. Thanks. My pleasure. Feel free to go for the large size with extra toppings. Toppings? Does that refer to any additions that complement the main dish? Yeah, like boiled eggs or roasted pork. So how do you like your ramen, Harmonia? Instant. I don't know. Roasted pork sounds pretty good. I don't think I've ever had ramen with roasted pork, but that sounds pretty tasty and like something I'd order. A fellow meat lover. You have good taste. Good choice. The more we stand around talking about it, the hungrier I get. Let's get this ramen train moving. Okay, go to the ramen shop. Maybe this will be the introduction of a ramen shop thingamabob as well. Hey look, a familiar face. Excuse me. Hi. Your endeavors to seek what you crave will lead to misfortune. I can see it on your faces. You should go home and head straight to bed. Huh? But we're just on our way to get dinner. Dinner? A food craving? It's worse than I thought. Trying to sate your hunger will only lead to disaster. I see it in your aura. The heck kind of aura is that? I can tell you everything if you allow me to read your fortune. I'm not sure about all this. Come on, let's go eat. She's just making broad guesses that could apply to anyone. That could have been the strength of her desire to lure us in, but I suggest we keep moving. Yeah, I really am starving. If you don't get a reading, you can't protect yourselves. My predictions always come true. Sorry, we're kinda in a hurry, so... Oh, I see. Forgive me. I'm closing up for today, but if you ever need a glimpse into the future, I'll be right here. Farewell, then. What the heck is going on with the screen at all times? It's trying to make so many things pop up and it keeps fighting one another. Like, it... Insanity. Oh, I thought the exclamation point was on her again. We're just gonna constantly be seeing Freddy Fazbear in the bottom left corner from here on. That's what's gonna be going on. We're here. This is it. Victory Kitchen. It certainly has character. What is that in the background there? Kung Fu Monkey? It's the only thing that I can read. Oh, and Beauty Mind. Right? Apparently, it's a branch of a popular Chinese restaurant that specializes in ramen. Lots of young chefs come here to study the art of ramen making. Wow, you sure know quite a lot about this place. What can I say? I love ramen. All food, really. There was a time when their ratings dropped, but word has it they bounced back with tastier dishes after the reopening. They certainly seem to be doing well. Yeah, it's crowded, but it looks like a table just opened up. Misfortune, my foot. This is our lucky day. Let's go in. Well, I guess I can read some things on the left side there too, but... something bad's gonna happen, I presume. Hey look, there's one of the characters that you can recruit there that I think I have. Because, yeah, I wouldn't trust a real-life fortune teller by any means, but it's a video game fortune teller, which means they're telling the truth there. I got to show you ramen too. The sign said that one's recommended. You know, if the day ever... it's probably not gonna come. But if the day ever made that, for whatever reason, I was making a video game on my own, I would totally put in a fortune teller that is just like complete bogus and just scams you. Just to be a little bit more realistic and all that. Thinking like, oh, it's a video game. Like, this has got to offer me some real hints. Nope. They just take your money and they scam you. The sign said that one's recommended. That'd be so funny. Just to subvert expectations by being more realistic. in that sense, I figured it's probably hard for you to eat noodles, Lupo, so I made sure to order lots of toppings suitable for pecking. There's boiled eggs and roasted pork too, so I've covered all our bases. Excellent choice. I would have gotten, whoops. I would have gotten gyoza too if they had it. It's more than enough. Not as more than enough. So, where did we leave off talking before? Fortune scams. Right, we were discussing the remaining treasures. So, there are 7 treasures in total, meaning we have 6 left to find? What? What was this about 7 treasures? Was this mentioned earlier in the plot? So, all in all, like, the final boss would be after 7 treasures? Again, I said that I wasn't going to do a full playthrough of this. I do not have 7 treasures in me, man. There's no friggin' way. Precisely. I know you two already fulfilled the job I asked of you by stealing Kyuchi's treasure. However, what I can discern from my most recent recollections tells me that we ought to consider our next course of action. Next course of action? Does that mean you want us to recover all 7 treasures like it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2? I don't remember how many treasures are in that game, to be fair. I'm glad you understand. There's only 7 people with palaces in the whole world in this game, I guess. See, like, canonically speaking. So we have to pull some phantom thievery and steal another 6 treasures. I know what you must be thinking. You already put your lives at risk once, and here I am asking you to do it 6 more times. I don't think I will. Like, as I was told during previous streams already, bosses are probably gonna get gimmicky, it's gonna get crazy, gonna have to rely on regular grind if you're doing free to play, or just like pulls and get good stuff, shell out real money, and I don't really want to do that, so this is not gonna be something that I do start to finish. It was the same thing in Octopath Traveler Champions of the Continent. I did a decent bit of the story, the initial 3 arcs, and then I called it quits. So, yeah, do something similar with this. I don't know if I'm gonna call it shortly after this, or if I'm gonna be like, hey, let's just get to the point where it seems like I'm stumped, and then I'm done playing for good, or what exactly I'm gonna do. We'll see here. That's why I wanted to ask you both whether you're willing to continue working as Phantom Thieves or not. The one that I for sure wanted to start to finish was the Subway Slammer plot. I guess when we formed the Phantom Thieves, I was so focused on stopping Kyuchi. I didn't think about anything beyond his change of heart. What do you think, Harmonia? Do you feel equipped to continue the Phantom Thieves? The world may be losing hope. It's not going to descend into ruin immediately. The will to determine that outcome rests with you. Descend into ruin? However, if you find ruin an unsavory fate, you would do best to seek other allies of hope and nurture the desire within your heart. Let's go recruit that guy. What with that reminder? Like, he's probably gonna be recruitable with the story anyway, since I'm pretty sure he's a guy, like, currently in my squad with the pulse anyway. Nurturing desire with other allies of hope, because I'm pretty sure he came up when I was looking through that whole take a selfie thing. Does that mean the Phantom Thieves? I certainly have no intention of forcing you into it. No matter what, staying true to your desires is paramount. Well, I guess I already accomplished my goal when we changed Kyuchi's heart and avenged Tomoko, but quitting, giving up the Phantom Thieves. 2 deluxe shoyu ramens, order up! I know we're in the middle of an important discussion, but shall we dig in? Yes, let's. I suppose we can consider this our victory feast. If I may, I'd first just like to say a few words on behalf of the group. Let's eat. Oh well, no matter. You should start eating while it's still hot, Harmonia. Usually I wait for things to cool off a little bit, because usually something like a super ramen type of thing comes out. It's gonna be way too hot for me and I gotta wait a few minutes. Which, I mean, is fine. Uh-oh. Food poisoning. Huh? I don't remember it tasting like this. What's wrong with it? Tapeworm. Sorry, just thinking out loud. It just kind of seems like the flavor's a lot weaker than it was before. Sort of tastes like fish broth? Maybe bonito? I can't be sure. It's pretty indistinct. But I'm probably just remembering it wrong. It's been a long time since I last had it. If you two wouldn't mind, I'd like to have a bite to eat myself at some point too, you know? Alright, sorry. I guess you can't hold chopsticks. Hang on, Is it okay for owls to eat eggs and stuff? My appearance is just a disguise to help me blend into this world. Therefore, it has no bearing on what I'm able to eat. Wait. Well, then what are you naturally, then? You're an owl, disguised as an owl, but what are you naturally? That does beg the question of, whatever you are naturally, is not able to eat this stuff? But much like a bird of prey, I'll call the eggs an appetizer. The meaty main course. Guess we know what Luthel's favorite is. Okay, here comes the boiled eggs. Open wide. Ah, it's hot! Oh my god, sorry. Are you guys okay? Soup got in my eye. I'm gonna have to wear an eye patch for the rest of the game now. Wait, could this be the dinner disaster? No. Masa-san, are you really satisfied with this? That uniform. Nothing like the broth you worked so hard to perfect. This is not Pops' flavor. Try to understand, Shun. I'm not happy about this either. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have. Was that Kano-kun just now? Kano, an acquaintance of yours? I've barely spoken to him before, but I'm pretty sure he's in Class D with Tomoko. Oh yeah, his name's Shun Kano. Kano, Shun, I don't know. Looks like he knows the people who run the shop. Gotta love the initial walking in place that often happens with walking animations in this game. Masa-chan, baby, how are ya? I'm sorry, it's not closing time yet. We wrapped filming at our other location ahead of schedule. I know I'm a tad early, but I'm here now, so... But... Hey. Look, I've got places to be. You're not telling me to wait, are you? No. So sorry, everyone. We'll be closing up early today. Well, then get this in a to-go container, and it's really not that bad of a dinner disaster. Still get our food. What? That's ridiculous. I just started eating. I'm sorry. I truly am. I'll refund you in full. Oh, are we expected to leave our food behind, though, I wonder? We look forward to serving you again. Let me guess that one dude that came in is gonna be the next palace guy. Well, this sucks. But I guess we should be going too. Chef's apologizing and everything. But... My meat! Get it in to-go containers or something. Disastrous dinner. Do they not do that over in Japan or something? That was really good. Well, the few bites we managed to have were. No wonder Miyazawa gave this place such a great review. Really? Felt like the soup was missing something. No way. The Hiromo Miyazawa swears by this place. Subtle flavor means it's refined. Oh, is that it? Guess you're probably right. Of course, that guy in there was Hiromu Miyazawa. Some acquaintance of yours? Probably not. You haven't heard of him? Gourmet food critic Hiromu Miyazawa. He's on TV all the time. Yeah, so approval from a celebrity critic made the shop famous. Yeah, exactly. He goes by Katana Tongue or something. His palate is said to be unquestionable. But I don't know. I think the old Victory Kitchen tasted better. You think so too, huh? What? Sorry for butting in. No, it's cool. You're Kano-kun, right? I'm Motohara Rai from Class C. That's Miss Katayama's class, isn't it? I've seen you around school, too. Don't mind me. No, this is Harmonia Acoustic-kun. You're kind of a weird dude, huh? Whatever, it's cool. My name is Shun Kano. Nice to meet you. I don't know whether I want to say shun or shun or whatever. I think shun like it's German almost there. If it was shun in German, it would be very different spelling, but... You were talking with the chef before, weren't you? Do you know him or something? Actually, forget it. You mentioned the ramen before. What did you really think of it? If I'm being honest, it was mediocre. I remember back when I was a kid, I used to really love the soup, but I wasn't really feeling it like Schultz this time. I see. I was afraid you'd say that. What does that mean? What are you implying? Sorry for asking out of the blue. It's really nothing. Later. Huh? Kano-kun? Yeah, so it's just pronounced Kano. For that there, I don't know about the shun thing. He just left. I wonder what that was about. I'll pay more attention to the dub next time and then immediately forget. This measly few bites have only made me feel even hungrier. Scalded by an egg, kicked out halfway through, meat uneaten, I may add. Some celebration this turned out to be. I splashed soup in Harmonia's eyes. I'm really sorry for picking this place. Eyes plural? Did it get in both? It was singular before, I'm pretty sure. It isn't your fault. How red my shoes are. I guess that dinner disaster fortune turned out to be true. Let's call it a day. We're all tired, and I'm sure we'll find something to eat at home. Alright. We are absolutely buying meat on the way back. It's not up for debate. You're really obsessed, huh? Oh, and Lufal? About our next job? Are all palace rulers bad people? Bad people willing to step on anyone in pursuit of their own twisted desires. It's exactly as you said. Well, I mean, Persona 5 showed us that that wasn't exactly the case. And if we steal their treasures, we can change their hearts? Based on what happened to Kyuchi, it would seem that way. Even I cannot say for sure whether he confessed to the police. I mean, he turned himself in, so what else would he be doing? Sorry, let's actually go home. I didn't mean to rekindle the conversation, and my beard has grown out to the point where I'm finding it very itchy very frequently again now, as I'm continuing to scratch it in the background during these cutscenes. Well, see you tomorrow. It feels like a mosquito bite in the sense that it's just making it itchier. It's not as itchy as a mosquito bite, but in the sense that it's just making it worse. So, shall we head home as well? I don't know whether you're still interested in being a phantom thief, but I assume you don't mind if I stay the night? Of course. Thank you. Apologies for the inconvenience. Wasn't that the biker that rammed into me and sent me to another dimension? That sounds like the plot of a really shitty isekai anime. This is what it kind of sounds like. Alright, a famous spot for nightlife in the city. Students should go during the day. Yeah, so I guess you unlock all sorts of areas as the game goes on here. I guess I go here. But yeah, I presume that that plot line with the ramen shop is something to do with the next palace. I presume here. Hey, it's Motoha. Sorry to call so late. Can you turn on your TV right now? Did something happen? It's Kyuchi. He's on the news. I have a pretty red phone, too. The arrest was made when Kyuchi, the suspect himself, asked a nearby man to report him to the police. This is... I'm listening. Yeah, it's that news. I'm watching it too. The suspect claims in his statement to the police that he felt as if the evil in his heart was suddenly lifted away. Unable to bear the weight of his own conscience, Kyuchi confessed to further offenses. Exactly like Lufal said, this is the change of heart. Here's a comment from one of the victims. Yeah, he like bumped into me once. There's nothing you can do to protect yourself from a sudden attack like that. I feel completely powerless. But knowing that from tomorrow, I can step foot in the station without that hanging over me, the fear of being slammed, makes me so relieved. Yes! Feels great to hear that we managed to have such an impact on someone we don't even know. Right now, there are more bad people out there like Kyuchi going ignored by police. And there are others like Tomoko and the girl on TV who go through all that suffering only to think giving up is the only option. But if the Phantom Thieves were to do something, no, Phantom Thieves are the only ones who can do something. That's exactly right. We can recover the hopes of victims being exploited by these outrageous acts. Now, with regard to the documents reportedly scattered above Shibuya Station and signed by the so-called Phantom Thieves. Are they talking about the calling cards? The documents in question express an intention to steal the suspect Kyuchi's desires, leading police to believe they held a connection to the ongoing case. However, based on eyewitness reports, the documents were dropped by a wild bird. Police have ruled them out as having any connection to the case at hand, calling it a random occurrence. I was about to say that sentence didn't make sense on its own at first, but I was like, wait, let's give it a chance. Okay, it makes sense now. What? I think a wild bird just happened to... That's insane! Well, it could be that that's what they're saying to the public, but in reality, they're thinking that there's something deeper going on here. I don't want the actual Phantom Thieves to think that they're on their trail when they are. Is what would probably be the smart thing. Witnesses? I was too careless. I'll be more careful next time. Oh, wait. Still don't know if there'll be a next time for you two. But I mean, if you said that, like, if you're gonna do 6 more no matter what, and I'll just put my microphone there, and you have to deliver calling cards to people anyway, then, like, there would still be a next time for you. But yeah, I don't know if there will be a next time for us. That is true, realistically here, just in terms of actually playing. Hey, Lufel, I know this incident was written off as a coincidence, but if the Phantom Thieves become well known, would that mean we could save more people? I don't think the amount of people that know us would have anything to do with it, but right. Number of victims would certainly decrease for starters. If menaces began to fear the Phantom Thieves, they'll cease acting on their twisted impulses and this problem will finally come to an end. Oh, fearmonger people into not being bad and stuff. I guess that would have an impact. Oh, yeah, that could work. What do you think, Harmonia? Should we continue the Phantom Thieves? If it means saving people, I'm in. Huh? Yeah, I knew you'd say that. Average students by day, Phantom Thieves defending desire by night. Sounds pretty cool when you put it like that, huh? Like we're making the world a better place. Anyway, it's getting late, so I'll leave you with this. Let's do this thing. Right. Sorry, was that too loud? Sorry to make a racket. Night. That Mota, huh? If this were the metaverse, we'd be up to our beaks and enemies right now. No, have you seen how alert the enemies are in the metaverse? But for a person to be as willing to face danger head on as she, perhaps this world isn't quite as hopeless as we'd imagined. Never mind. Sorry. I'm still having difficulty parsing my returning memories. Anyway, Harmonia, as members of the Phantom Thieves, I look forward to completing our next job together. I decide to continue with the Phantom Thieves. I feel my bond with Lufel growing deeper. Another rank! Infiltration know-how. You can insta-kill low-level shadows in palaces or mementos. Oh, that's handy. It's a good one to have. To think I was spotted distributing the calling cards. I fear my presence could risk, unmasking your identity as a Phantom Thief. So I'll just hit spacebar here. I need to think of a new method for delivering the next calling card. Go back to your room and sleep. If my controller works. Guess no one followed up after whatever Freddy Fazbear said there. I guess. Well. There we go, now my controller's working. It is about 2 in the morning. I am feeling pretty decently tired. I'm sure it's just gonna be a whole bunch of cutscenes the moment that I sleep. Most likely, to lead us into the next plot. So, maybe that's something that'll save for next time here. This is what I'm thinking. I'll say sure, there'll probably be a next time. We'll see what the lead-in for this next plot looks like. See what's going on. Maybe I'll decide, hey, get up to the point where I'm stumped and then I quit or something like that. But I'm thinking there'll probably be a next time. It's just a bunch of rapid story stuff that's going on right now anyway, so it may as well see that for a little bit or something or other. But, yeah. We beat the palace with the subway slammer. That was the main thing that I wanted to do. I don't know how much more of this series there'll be. But, hey. We did the subway slammer. That was the most important part. And we'll see what this next little bit has in store with us. With that, greatly appreciate everybody that tuned into another stream of Elden Ring Night Rain and then Persona 5 The Phantom X. I'm gonna be heading out of here because it's 2 in the morning and I gotta get some sleep. And I am getting tired of just reading all this text. I could just, like, kick back and take it easy and listen if it was dubbed in English, but oh well. Alas, such is life. Until next time, take care and see ya. Goodbye.